Weekly. Due to the rising price of rice on the market, rice used to retail, a bag of rice, 50 kg used to retail for 9,000 naira. Now it's about 27,000 naira. That's the local rice. The Central Bank of Nigeria and the Nigerian Rice Farmers Association have allocated 27,000 metric tons of rice, paddies, to millers across the country. The Central Bank of Nigeria, according to the Apex Bank, the goal is to bring down the cost of essential meals that is quickly becoming expensive in many households. On this week's CBN's Weekly, Emmanuel Aldo reports on the commencement of the distribution from Kaduna State. And I think at this point I would say I'll see you all tomorrow. Be safe out there. Be the best you can be and be the change you want to see. I am Nnaji.
In recent times, the price of rice have increased after the federal government banned rice importation through land borders in an attempt to boost local production and prevent revenue linkage. The CBN established the Anchor Borrowers Program to establish a link between anchor firms involved in the processing of important agricultural commodities and smallholder farmers by providing farm inputs in kind and cash. The measure is intended to increase output of key commodities, stabilize input supplies to agro-processors, and solve the country's food deficit. It will be noted that in January 2021, the CBN, in collaboration with appropriate authorities, initiated the release of about 300,000 metric tons of maize from strategic anchors under the Anchor Borrowers Program, lowering maize prices. In an effort to bring down the country's increasing rice prices, the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Rice Farmers Association of Nigeria have agreed to deliver 27,000 metric tons of rice paddies straight to millers across the country. According to Kaduna State Branch Controller of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Ahmed Wali, who represented the Apex Bank Governor Godwin Emefiele during the launch of the distribution exercise in Kaduna State, said the action is part of the CBN steps to assist and address the country's rising food costs.
So there are a lot of agricultural initiatives that have been promoted by the Central Bank of Nigeria. We have so many other programs, especially the commodities. All commodities are being represented, and all the commodities are being sponsored. Money is being given in order to boost the production of all these commodities to ensure food security and also to improve our economy. So it's a long journey, as the Reform President mentioned. We are happy to note that, we as bankers, whenever we bring out our money, we expect the money to come back. So I'm very delighted to find that part of the recovery is here. So the money is back. So please, I want to encourage all our farmers to continue with this effort so that whatever you are bringing back, that is what we will now give you for the next season. We know that rice production is year-round. We have wet season, we have dry season. So please encourage our small farmers to double their efforts and repay this loan through this paddy, whereby at least our millers will have something to mill in their milling factories. Many people in this country have invested a lot on rice milling. They have imported a lot of machineries, which we are also encouraging them. And also a lot of employment is being targeted towards all these programs. So please, this occasion, as the chairman said, is a nationwide program. It's not only in Kaduna, it's right across the whole state. So we pray that by the time all these millers have finished their milling, expect a boost in rice production, and so also so that every one of us will be able to have something at home on the table so that we can eat. So it's a continuous program. Central Bank will sustain its efforts in ensuring that funds are being provided for all these programs in order to ensure food security and boost our economy.
He added that the Apex Bank said it has selected Kaduna State as the key location for paddy allocation exercise, which will be done simultaneously in a state that recorded the highest quality of rice harvest during the last farming season.
The agro-growth program was set up primarily to link smallholder farmers to the market. For a rice farmer, what is market? The miller's eye is market. Over time, we've seen the activities of middlemen in this market distorting price. People that are rich, people that have money in their pocket, buy and store in their warehouses, and the poor man on the street will be suffering because of price hike. To ensure that this is moderated, the Central Bank set up the agro-growth program, not just to fund the smallholder farmers, but to ensure that the produce gets to the market at a affordable price. And that is what we're here doing today, linking the smallholder farmers, presented by refund, to the market, and the market is the right processors. In doing this, we are not unconscious of our role as Central Bank. What is our role? One of our roles is price stability. We are saying, refund, you produce the rice at a consolidated interest rate given to you by the Central Bank for Nigerian farmers. This rice has to get to the market at prices that the market can afford. And who is the market? Nigerian citizens. In doing this, we are not unconscious of the fact of the middlemen on the streets. And what we do, we say refund, instead of you selling the rice in silos in different markets, get it to aggregation center. We get the millers to meet you at the aggregation center, and they will take it from you at a price that was mutually agreed between refund, that's the processors, and the CBN. And we are saying that CBN is ever ready to stand by Nigerian farmers. That's the only way we can move our country forward, by eating what we produce. We cannot create markets, create employments, create jobs outside Nigeria, while there are joblessness in Nigeria. We are happy from our demography, we are happy from the records we have, the statistics, to say that youths are getting into agriculture, courtesy of the agro-growth program. We have a lot of youths now getting into agriculture, and that is what we want to encourage. There are a lot of joblessness, people are waiting for white-collar job. Agri is a good business that we need to go into. And this program, from what we've seen, has continued to encourage that, and we hope in the next few years that we have enough rice production that will last us for years. That way we ensure that prices are stabilized across seasons. Before now, between harvest and production, we have price hack, which is at this time of the year, where we are producing in the field. But what we are doing today, we ensure that you have stable prices across the year. And we are going to massive cultivation in this wet season. At the minimum, we're targeting about 2 million metric tons of rice, paddy. It's not only rice that we're doing. We're into maize, we're into soybean, we're into cotton. And production is going on in those value chains too. So I want to assure Nigerians and Nigerian farmers that CBN is ready to ensure that prices that these products get to the market are moderated to the point that it's affordable to Nigerian farmers.
It's a viable sector if coordinated as it is being done now within the ambience of the Anchor Grower program. What I'm going to say is that as rice processors, we offtake this paddy, of course, like it said, on subsidized rate, and we are going to make sure, as it were, that after processing, Nigerians will have on their tables very well processed rice that can compete favorably anywhere in the world. Of course, one thing you must know is that the confusion about foreign rice has been demystified, because whatever machine you talk about that is used in Japan, in China, in Malaysia, in Vietnam, in Thailand, in India, have them here. And we have better because we go for the best of the machines. So Nigerian rice is something that we don't need to look far away from. We encourage Nigerians to patronize Nigerian rice. Let us leave foreign rice alone.
Rice Farmers Association of Nigeria President Aminu Gonoyo said the flag-off, which was mandated by President Muhammadu Buhari, will make Nigeria self-sufficient in rice and virtually ready for export. Stressing that despite the country's security problems, it claims the achievement was made possible by rice farmers' courage, devotion and patriotism.
We are here this morning to respond to the call of Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, who in 2015 had the vision that Nigeria must grow what we eat. Through that effort, a program was launched precisely 17th November 2015 in Union Kebbi, which is called Anko Borowa Program. And that was the beginning of the beginning. That was the beginning of the successes of this administration to be able to feed Nigerians without importing food from outside. And through that Anko Borowa Program, Rivan signed an MOU for a strategic partnership between Rivan and Central Bank to produce more than enough rice for Nigerians to consume and by extension for even export to our neighboring West African countries. And through that effort, today we are here to launch another milestone of successes. We have done it in Nnaji, in the Kaduna Central. We launched pyramids. We also did it in Kebbi. We also launched pyramid of rice. We also did the same in Gombe, where we launched pyramids of Paddy and sold to millers at a subsidized rate through the instruction of Central Bank. And we also launched another pyramid in Nnaji for Southwest. And today we are in Kaduna to launch another flag-off for the sale of paddy to our millers at a subsidized rate through the instruction of Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari via the able CBN Governor, Mr. Paddy, that we must quickly unveil all the paddies that we receive from our farmers as a loan repayment to Rice Millers Association of Nigeria or Rice Producers Association of Nigeria, so that they'll be able to quickly mill and sell to Nigerian people at a price that is affordable, so that they will cushion the effect of this hardship of high price of food. And we thank God that you can see vividly what we have. You entered our warehouse, you have seen the quantum of paddy we have there, and this is part of it loaded on a truck. And as I'm talking to you now, we are launching this program in 16 selected states that are flagging off for the sale of this paddy to Nigerian rice millers or rice processors, all under the instruction of Mr. President, who has sympathy for his people, for his country, and also for his smallholder farmers. Rivan is an ordinary association that has structures across the country that has partnered with Central Bank in order to abide today we are getting this food locally because of that, the Anko Borough program. And not only getting it locally, we are getting fresh food instead of the ones we have been eating before the Anko Borough program, which has been kept for over 5-10 years, being fumigated with chemicals that they bring into our country, and our wives just bring it from bag to the pot, cook, and then we eat. And we were eating diseases, we were eating cancer, we were eating diabetic, we were eating high blood pressure, we were eating so many diseases, and we call it foreign rice, unfortunately. But today, under the Anko Borough program, Nigerians are eating fresh rice from farm, rice mill to market, all within 120 days. So we thank the Central Bank for this effort.
According to a statement from the Central Bank of Nigeria, the direct allocation from refund warehouses across 16 states of the Federation was sequel to the earlier sale of paddy aggregated as loan repayment under the Anko Boroughs program to millers from the rice pyramids unveiled in Niger, Kebbi, Gombe, and Ekiti states. Emmanuel Haudu reporting, from Line with Nancy.